وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
Assalamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi wa Barakatuh. Welcome back to Blessings of Quran and Sunnah. There is a war taking place right now, not in a distant country, not on a battlefield, not on your television screen, a war that follows you wherever you go, a war that begins the moment you wake up and continues until the moment you sleep. Most people never see it, yet every single one of us is fighting it.
The invisible war.
The war inside the heart. Every day you are being pulled in two directions. One direction calls you towards Allah, towards prayer, towards patience, towards gratitude, towards what is right. The other calls you towards distractions, towards desires, towards laziness, towards whatever takes you further away from your Lord. And whether we realize it or not, every choice matters. Perhaps that sounds dramatic, but think about your own life. How many times have you wanted to pray but delayed it? How many times have you wanted to open the Quran but picked up your phone instead? How many times have you wanted to become better, yet something inside kept saying, tomorrow, later, not now? That is the battle. Not because you are weak, because you are human. Every believer knows this struggle. The struggle to remain focused in a world designed to distract you. The struggle to remain grateful in a world that teaches you to compare yourself to everyone else. The struggle to remain connected to Allah while countless things compete for your attention. And perhaps the hardest part is that nobody else can see it. People see your smile, but they do not see your worries. People see your appearance, but they do not see your struggle. People see your success, but they do not see the battles taking place inside your heart. Allah does. Allah sees every single one of them. He sees the prayer you forced yourself to make when motivation disappeared. He sees the temptation you resisted for His sake. He sees the private dua nobody else heard. He sees the tears nobody else witnessed. He sees the effort that nobody else appreciates. Nothing is hidden from Him. Not a single struggle, not a single sacrifice, not a single sincere attempt to become better. And that should fill every believer with hope, because many people think success means never falling. Islam teaches something different. Success is returning again and again and again. The believer is not someone who never makes mistakes. The believer is someone who never stops returning to Allah. That is why you should never underestimate your struggle. The fact that you still care is a blessing. The fact that you still feel regret after sinning is a blessing. The fact that your heart still wants Allah is a blessing, because there are hearts that no longer feel anything at all. Hearts that stop fighting, hearts that stop caring, hearts that stop returning. If you are still fighting the battle, do not lose hope. The battle itself is proof that faith is alive. And remember something important. Social media has convinced many people that everyone else has everything figured out. They don't. The people you admire have struggles. The people you envy have struggles. The people who seem strongest have struggles. Every soul is carrying a test. Every heart is fighting a battle. Every believer is engaged in their own invisible war. That is why we should show kindness. That is why we should avoid judging people. Because we rarely know what someone is carrying, and perhaps right now there is someone listening who feels exhausted, someone who feels like they keep falling short, someone who feels like they should be further ahead by now. Listen carefully. Do not focus on how far you still have to go. Look at how far Allah has already brought you. You are still here, you are still listening, you are still trying, you are still turning back to Him. And as long as you continue turning back to Allah, there is hope, there is mercy, there is guidance. The war is not won in a single day. It is won one prayer at a time, one act of sincerity at a time, one moment of patience at a time, one step towards Allah at a time. My dear brothers and sisters, the world celebrates visible victories. Allah rewards invisible ones. And perhaps the greatest victory of your life will be a battle nobody else ever knew you for. May Allah strengthen our hearts. May Allah protect us from the whispers of shaitan. May Allah keep us firm upon His guidance. May Allah make us sincere in public and in private. And may Allah make us victorious in the invisible war within ourselves. Ameen. Until next time, Assalamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi wa Barakatuh. Blessings of Quran and Sunnah.